Hi everyone. For some reason I wasn't able to do a video just now, so I had to change the title slightly. But I wanted to do a video about the court cases I'm kind of following right now, and the court cases I will be following in about a month. Okay. So a court case I'm kind of following now is the preppy school um, trial, I guess. And it's in Connecticut. So they're in deliberation right now. They just started today. So, and according to their clock, it's day 11. So, and this is a case in which the defendant alleged he used self defense, you know, in this case. So we'll have to see. Court cases I will be following in the future. And I say in about a month because I looked up some information about Donald Adelson today, and somebody wrote an article on June 30th about how they had released some evidence 7 weeks ahead of the trial. So that means that we'll probably start in very early August, thereabout. So I'll be following that. Okay. Another case I've talked about is Corey Richards. I'll also be following that case. And then there was another one I was going to follow, maybe, but I forget because they all get tangled up. So, what kind of messed me up was I was all ready to start covering the Idaho 4, but then he pled out. So, that kind of gave me more time, which is great, but now I have to figure out what I'm going to do in the future. So, there's at least 2 cases I'll be covering. So, and also I'll give you guys the verdict about the preppy school thing. We'll see how that works out. But that might be coming in a couple of days or a week or something. Depends on how fast, what questions the jury has, how fast they deliberate, all the things. Because every time I think it should be an open and shut case, it never turns out like that. Like, I'll be honest, I can honestly say that I've covered a lot of trials now, at least 5 or 6. And every time I think it's going to be really easy, it's not. And every time I think it's going to be really quick, it's not. And so, the Karen Read case, the retrial, was the first case I've seen in a long time since 2 years ago when I started covering cases, that the verdict came back what I thought it was going to be. And some people had speculated that they might go for the OUI, which is basically a DUI, just to say, to appease some people, that they convicted her of something. But I have since learned through several other YouTubers, that at least a juror, maybe 2, said we cannot have a hung jury again because, and this is from a juror's mouth, that they didn't want to see taxpayers' money spent on another trial against her. So, and this came out a couple days ago because after the trial, I think I've discussed this before, but after a trial, a juror like jurors can decide whether or not they want to talk to the press or not. And in this trial, a lot of jurors have come out after the fact and said, this is why we voted this way. This is what we were thinking. This is at least what I was thinking. A lot of people say, I can't speak for somebody else, but this was what I was thinking. I've seen at least 4 cases of that because 4 jurors did come out, but one of them wants still to remain, they want their anonymity. So, but 3 did come out. So, yeah. Okay. So be on the lookout for what I've been talking about in the next couple of weeks or maybe a month. Okay. Just be on the lookout. Thanks, guys.